America, don't close your eyes. They sold the truth and borrowed light. Red hands, soft words, marble masks. They split the whole and called it justice. Children shame for home, then carve the flag down to the bone. One law became 1,000 doors. One people turned to little wars. They came with banners, books and screams, with perfect lines and broken dreams. Said, trade your freedom for our plan. Then put the chain inside your hand. But I still hear the old bell ring through courthouse stone and siren stay. From sea to sea, from field to flame, we are not erased by shame. Indivisible, one blood, one ground. Raise the truth when the lies rain down. No red crown, no party throne. This is America. This is home. Indivisible, stand in line. One law, one flag, one borderline. We won't kneel, we won't crack by the grace of God. We take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Not divided, not for sale. One people under heaven's veil. They split the table by skin and name, then called the wound a righteous flame. They weighed the soul by blood and face, and crowned resentment in the place of grace. They whispered, choose your tribe, not truth. Choose the faction over proof. But justice dies when the scales are bent, and mercy rots in government. No caste above, no class below. No hidden hand should own the soul. No oath to lands beyond our shore can rule the house we're fighting for. Indivisible, one blood, one ground. Raise the truth when the lies rain down. No red crown, no party throne. This is America. This is home. Indivisible,
Hello. All right. We are here today. Yeah. Okay. To play Triangle Strategy. This is a strategy game. Hold on, I gotta fix the screen. Option. Settings. Graphics. Okay, there we go. We got the graphics fixed. All right, so here it is. We're gonna fix some of these settings. Voice, text, speed. Okay. Camera. No. Battle settings. Yeah, we'll do that. Ultra. Volume settings. All right. Music is always 30. Sound effects. Master volume 100%. Voices 100%. Sound effects always lower than voices. No. Keyboard settings, mouse settings, we don't need those. Okay. So we are good. We will play this on hard. We're pretty good at tactics games.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned.
Who are they?
The Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron. And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common. Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War.
Salt Iron.
Limits, and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce. The Norzelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm. 30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
All right. A young hawk soars. Yeah, okay.
Lord Serenoa? Good morning.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment. Thank you, everyone.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolfort, I must rise to the occasion.
Fine resolve, my lord. As House Steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
I don't even get to search town. Selecting events on the world map will advance the story. There are two types of events, main and sub. Main events are crucial to the plot, while sub-events are entirely optional, but will disappear from the map as the story progresses. Selecting event oh, yeah. Alright, roster, inventory, War Chronicle, and system have been added to the main menu. Press Y to open the main menu, where you can view your units, prepare for battle, adjust various game systems settings, and more. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. This game uses an autosave feature. However, there is only one autosave slot. You may save manually or create additional save data files at any time by selecting System and Save from the main menu. You cannot save normally during battles, but quick save data is created at regular intervals. You can manually create quick save data by selecting System Quick Save. Quick save data will be deleted once loaded. Basically, they're trying to make it so you can't cheese the game. Okay. So we have Benedict. Cool. All right. Let's go. Oh, shit. I didn't read the beginning. Oh, well.
I thank you for the escort. You are free to go.
But Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then. We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland. Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
I shan't let you down. Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for Esfrost, and for the entire realm. We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please. Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage, such as me.
You brought that pendant with you?
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
Thank you kindly, little lady. Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
All right. Looks like there's a battle. Shortly after their arrival, Frederica and Galia are waylaid by bandits. Meanwhile, Serenoa makes his way to the harbor. Wow.
What do you intend to do with us?
Make you our little hostages is all. And wring every last coin out of the duchy and House Wolfort.
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellan? And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Esfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Ah!
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking two innocent women?
And just who in the hell are you?
In Urzella, three major guiding convictions prevail: utility, morality, and liberty. These take the form of invisible parameters that are influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. Your decisions will shape Serenoa's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. Who are you exactly? A common band of brigands from the looks of it. You needn't know who. Surrender now, and we'll resolve this peacefully. You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter? This one.
You needn't know who. Surrender now, and we can resolve this peacefully.
Do you even know who you're talking to, boy? We don't do anything peacefully.
Got that right. But if you surrender now, we'll spare your miserable lives.
It appears they're not keen to listen.
Indeed, they don't strike me as the type to be swayed by logic.
Quit your whimpering and just accept you're done for. Once Travis, his daughter Trish, and their mighty crew set their sights on you, ain't nothing you can do. Enough of this! You'll regret ruining our plans!
To arms, my lord.
Stand back, the both of you.
No, we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Then I ask for your support from the back lines.
And you shall have it.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
What are you doing here?
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians to rout.
Okay. Unwavering support, a strategic edge. Aids comrades with various support abilities. Alters the turn order of his allies. A pyromancer whose fire ignites chaos on the battlefield. Casts sweeping spells to assail multiple enemies. Can use fire spells to set flammable squares ablaze. Gale's aptitude in battle brings the balance to the battle with powerful healing magic. Specializes in HP recovery magic. Healing spells are more effective on allies in mortal danger.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolfort.
Okay, so let's see how this game is.
Anyway.
Now, Benedict.
In battle, positioning and turn order are two keys to victory. Attacks from higher ground than that of yours target deal increased damage. Okay. Attacks from behind are guaranteed to score a critical hit. A mark will appear when you can perform a back attack. Okay. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed. Upcoming turn order is displayed via the AT bar at the bottom of the screen.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. Coming through. Give 'em a fight, men. Distinguish yourself in battle and you'll receive your due reward.
Alright. Panels and lines of attack. Blue panels within movement range are out of enemy range. Purple panels are within enemy's attack range, and red lines indicate that the enemy unit... Red panels indicate your attack range. Yellow panels indicate... What is it? Indicate enemies that can attack the unit. When yellow panels indicate areas in which they're selected.
We do not take kindly to thievery here in Wolfort. You will pay for your crimes.
From where shall we strike?
Command menu. This menu is able to choose and toggle left and right. Choose the attack. In the action tabs, you can select your normal attacks from or unique abilities. Attacks consume TP. Units gain 1 start of their turn. The items tab. A list of items will be appeared for a few. Okay, cool. We will.
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves. Ready for battle. We're just trying to make a living. Yeah!
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law. Let us pry out their weakness.
For victory! This is it! Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
These are no ordinary men.
Let us remain calm and clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory. Let me heal your wounds.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us. Allow me. Flames, heed my call!
Coming through!
There
All right.
is no mercy on the battle.
So, we got a guy right in front of us.
Ha!
Forward! That hit the mark.
Follow my lead.
Charge!
Damn, that hurt! Ready for battle. You're wide open! That
Yee.
worked, huh?
Shall we begin? Your wounds are healed.
I will remember this.
Let me show you what I've learned. Flames, heed my call!
No! I have failed.
Whoa, hold on. What?
Coming through!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Shoot. Okay, so.
Let us pry out their weakness. All for victory.
Splendid. From where shall we strike? Perish. That hit the mark.
I struck true.
Allow me.
Ready for battle.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Yeah! I shall try my level best. It is time to strike.
Delightful.
Carefully. Ha! That hit the mark.
My stratagem is superior.
Allow me. To ashes.
Spoils from fallen enemies occasionally drop spoils. End enemy allies turn on them. Square containing the spoils to claim it. Enemies can also claim spoils, so beware. On rare occasion, enemies will drop small boxes containing exquisite spoils. Allies do not need to pick these up. Allies do not need to pick up these items. They are automatically acquired. Spoils cannot be used the moment they are acquired. They must emerge victorious to see the spoils you have obtained and claim them as your own. All unclaimed spoils will be lost once the battle ends. Fallen enemies. Okay.
My lord! Have another!
Ugh.
Point me at him.
I shall do what I can. Allow me.
My thanks.
These foes are not to be trifled with. Now.
Forward. Ha! That hit the
My
mark.
stratagem is superior.
My turn.
Ah! Ah!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Make way.
Ah!
Over here!
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
This will be of great use. There is no mercy on the battlefield. It is time to strike.
Much appreciated.
My knowledge grows deeper.
My turn.
Grah! Ah!
For the honor of House Wolfort. I'll make this quick. That hit the mark.
I struck true.
I will end this. To ashes.
Make way!
Yeah. Over here!
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
I will remember this.
I'm a fool. Fool!
Let us pry out their weakness. You were overconfident.
Carefully. Ha-ha!
My stratagem is superior.
To lead, I must grow.
I will end this.
Point me at him!
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
I will remember this.
All right.
I'm a fool. Over here! I got careless.
Close, but not quite.
Impossible!
I see a path to victory.
What would Father do? I need this.
I can still stand. With the powers in me. For a better world.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
I can keep fighting.
One step closer to our hope.
Ouch!
Bad
We lost one character, but I don't think we're gonna lose too many more. I think we pretty much got this.
I see a path to victory. Your defense is weak, just as I
You've
thought.
left yourself open.
Let me show you what I've learned. Here I come.
Ready for battle!
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
This will help.
Ah!
From where shall we strike?
Here!
One more.
I've gotta get the upper hand.
I shall try my level best. Your defense is weak.
Too slow.
I can still stand. With the powers in me.
Damn it all! This can't be!
Ready for battle. Here!
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
You have my gratitude.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
You little...
That hit the mark.
I see a path to victory. I have your back.
Much appreciated.
Allow me.
All right, so I pretty much got her.
Let me heal
No
your
problem.
wounds. Allow me.
The tides are turning.
Oh, no!
Forward. I'll make this quick.
Ow!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Too
That
slow.
seems to work.
I will end this. With the powers in
And she's flame resistant.
Oh no!
Shall we begin? Your wounds are healed.
This will be of great use.
Let my guard down! Ha! Ah! That worked,
For the honor
huh?
of House Wolfort. Perish.
You'll rue this day, you bastards!
All right. Okay, took out the two leaders. And we won. Not too bad. No, I did lose my... Okay, he's still alive.
I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
What's that you say?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
For a bunch of no-good thieves, at least they know when they're in over their heads.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
My bride-to-be.
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement. I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolfort that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Your Highness! Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the king.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns. Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I suppose I'd best be on my way back. Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been...
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is Sheila, my tutor and attendant.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
Not for too forward to say, I find it most beautiful. I find your courage more noteworthy than your parents. You held your own on that battlefield. I think it nothing to be surprised about. We have Rosella living in our very domain.
I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield.
You flatter me, my lord. I apologize if I was out of line.
Far from it. House Wolfort values the strength and courage of one and all.
I have lived a sheltered life in Esfrost, but I promise I will do all in my power to make myself useful.
That makes two of us. Fortunately, there is plenty of time for us to learn together.
Yes, together.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolfort.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
All right.
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolfort and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war.
Damn saltmoggers!
Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Alright, encampment has been added to the menu. Provisioner has now been added to the encampment. So let's see what the encampment is. Ah, if it isn't Lord Cyrano, how do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look. At the Provisioner, you can purchase items, accessories, and sell unwanted items in your possession. You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to your ally your choosing. This may be accomplished in the unit details screen, the inventory menu, via the prompt that appears before purchasing the accessory. Well, I used up. Thank you. Please come again. At Whiteholm Castle, home of Clearbrook's royal family, preparations begin for a grand ceremony to commemorate a new age of harmony between all three nations.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
It would seem Prince... I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Claris.
But of course, Your Highness. The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost. Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself. Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them. I know this man, Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife.
I don't like how big his head is.
I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family. Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
At ease, Huette. I trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Huette. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not. So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
As you wish.
All right. Let's see. Glenbrook. Go for it.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same, and from this day on, they are your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
All right. Strikes enemies from the shadow. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Can conceal herself from enemy eyes. Okay. And Eridor shields allies with superb defense capabilities. Draws the enemy's attacks and counterattacks with dealing physical blow by adjacent enemies.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the 2 before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day, the tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are 2 things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, he's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
I'll have to train him up some.
Finally,
I hope
there
there's training
is the
before.
matter of Lord Simon's health?
Indeed. Sadly, the lord of the house is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Scheming afoot. Oh, okay. Appears to be the only place that we can go, so.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho! The pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. 'Twas my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Hey, cool. I completed the first chapter. All right.
"30 years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success. The first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
To arms, brave warriors!
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Oh, your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son? As I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance?
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes? I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Okay. The flow of the game comprises of multiple phases, in addition to story scenes and battles. There will also be exploration phases. In this phase, you can move freely about areas to gather information from people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms, and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. I heard tell Prince Rotland is shirking his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech. Even more eager to see you triumph at this journey. I sense you may have quite questions regarding the joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten. Combining the expertise and manpower of the Norzilian's 3 nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said that Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzilian and its history. View notes you've collected at any time, select War Chronicle notes in the main menu. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolford. There's nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. We're playing hide and seek till Da comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Dad got awfully mad when I climbed up on the rooftops. Awfully mad. That anger comes from a place of concern. I'm not saying you shouldn't hide, but promise you'll keep your safety in mind. I promise with my lord. as good as gold. Da will be glad to hear it. My husband works from dawn till dusk at the ports, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihoods besides. Just like him to gallivant off, narrate the world farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Sereno? To know a town, you must take time to relish your company. That's what Ealdor told me. And perhaps more. Hey, my friend's playing Path of Exile. Very cool. Told me, and perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the trade and fair use. Where it's nestled safely behind the castle walls, it is a town of peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Frederica, that is worth myself. Thank you, Serenoa. I am very much looking forward to that. There's no rest for a young malordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so that we might share the weight of your duties. That's nice. Most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Still can't believe it, Travis's feral spawn attacked your dear bride-to-be like that. I'm just... What? A lot of folks have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about the wide-eyed yonder. I can scarce remember a time last time Glenbrook was host to such marvelous journey. Who among the nations will win glory, which will be known as the fiercest in all of Norzelia? I mean, well, that wasn't very long. I mean to be there where an ancient history is made. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would be best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simone will spark inspiration. This town is prosperous. Its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord. Ah, my apologies. But you are... The apologies should be mine. I'm Sarah Rothwart. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course. I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer. But rest assured, I shall be punctual in my arrival. Nothing amiss, Lord. To see the peace we enjoyed now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now. That's interesting, actually. It's kind of a cool way to do that. So, this game uses the background, like what you're seeing like far off, is the actual map. So it's kind of cool. I don't know. I thought it was. And exploration. Banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
That's a horrible answer.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Well, it is 10 o'clock, and I normally get done around 10. So, this is going to be where we stop for today. Actually, no, it's not. Because... nah. We're going to get to a practice.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants, they're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother...
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity in kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
I'll see what's wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. It is the first step towards true harmony. I welcome it. Actually, I'm going to be honest.
It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well.
Interesting. You are the first I've spoken to express such skepticism, and yet, you may see more clearly than most.
Like as not, it is a baseless worry.
It is a lord's place to worry. We may at last share a common goal, but our motivations differ. The future is murky, no matter how brightly some may try to paint it. My new cousin has the intuition of a leader, I see. Or perhaps you're simply a worrywart. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, Old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
All right.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Okay. Let's see. Is there any other? No? So let's do it again.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolfort.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolfort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For House Wolfort!
And so the stewardship of House Wolfort passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolfort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolfort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolfort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Sarah Noah Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Smithy is now available at the encampment. Blacksmith for the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolfort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering, or bows that need priming, you only need to say the word. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing the rank of a weapon unlocks more powerful abilities for the weapon. Alright, at Smithy you can upgrade weapons and unlock abilities. Both of these will serve as requirements. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire abilities with the same rank in any order, but the later skills learned, the more materials will be required. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow, then they can be acquired in the order the arrow indicates. Weapons with abilities contained within a box or marked "or" cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one or both become available, you may switch between them at no cost. Okay.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Lord Serenoa's smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Hear, hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
When your death will surely come.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. But I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Well, have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of your kingdom, after all. There is no time for self-pity. The prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Training? And here when your friend is troubled by doubt.
Did you expect me to comfort you as your wet nurse once did?
Your new title's made you bold. Just because you've become Lord, it doesn't mean I'll sit back and take your barbs unanswered.
Haha, now that's the Roland I know.
At least my wet nurse wasn't so smug.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, And today,
Today, we claim victory.
There's a training part to this, right? Melee at range, strokes the 2 squares in front of him. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. You at rains arrow. Oh, cool. So she's an archer. Okay, arrows down. Okay. Cool. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. Do you have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? It may be a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourselves admirably with the bandits' attack. I expect your magic to be key to our victory. I see. You intend to charge headlong into your first battle. Indeed, the strategy may lack subtlety, but it is honest, and in times of peace, it would not do to rely on deceitful tactics. How we comport ourselves on the battlefield shall be a reflection of our conduct outside of it. I intend to make others know House Warfort will be trusted. Very wise, my lord. If peace between nations is to continue, then the role of its warriors must change with the times. However, you mustn't forsake the legacy you have inherited. I believe the course you have chosen waves a delicate path through the two ideals. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to task you with a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It's a chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate. Although along the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace are very precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but repercussions are at stake. If we show weakness, then it'll be noted in the attendance. Just so, my lord. Each nation will show their strengths and take the measure of the others in turn. It will be a test of skill as well as mettle. I'll not treat it lightly. Very good. It shall be the first of many tests to come, I am sure. All right, battle. All right, this is where I'll stop for the night. All right, guys. It was fun hanging out, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. I think I'm going to be doing this tomorrow. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be taking off for now. See ya.